Crazy thing here. Got a question. You ever make a mistake? Well, I do all the time. But it's not making the mistake that's the bad thing or the good thing. It's what do you do with it? You got to adapt and overcome and learn. Well, you'd think I'd learn by now, but I'm going to explain what I'm talking about here in just a second. I was airbrushing here yesterday, and I knew that I wanted to get a lot done. I had a lot on my plate, and I was like, all right, I'm going to push through. I'm going to get a lot done. I'm going to focus, and I'm going to get after it, right? I had 4 shirts, 4 that I planned on doing, and 3 of those shirts were quite extensive. So I knew they were going to take a while, and I knew that a good part of my day, most of my day, was going to be spent on these shirts. So, okay. Well, this story starts off with the night before. I had gotten some messages, somebody wanting a shirt. Okay, cool. Go through the whole list, what color you want, what fonts do you want, do you have a layout, you have a design you want, all these, we've got it all worked out, figured out exactly what everybody wants, good to go. Well, then it was, I got to have it, by this date, which was like a week away. I can't do that. That's like my schedule is a month out. And normally, I leave it at that. Well, it bugged me. I don't know why it bugged me, but it bugged me all night long. Like, I couldn't sleep. Like, I want to help this guy out. Plus, I don't like turning down work. I can use it too. So, the next morning, I got up, and one of the first things I done was message them and say, hey, if you will order the shirt, I'll go ahead and knock it out. And they're like, are you sure? Yep. Knock it out. I'll take care of it, send it to you. So that's what I did. All right, so yesterday morning, I created this shirt. Fairly simple. It's a Trimble Tech, HO County, class of 25. He asked for a little logo, green letters, on and on and on. Okay, good. Got it done. Now I can move on to the next order, which actually has 3 shirts on it. Like, all right, I'm going to show you these shirts. Here's one of them. It's the Suwannee River APA, which is a pool association, billiards. So here's the pink shirt. Got the pink ball and pink name for the billiards mama. It's pretty cool. Good size shirt. All right, now we're moving right along. I've already knocked out 2 of these shirts. Good to go, right? So now, what I did, I've got 2 of these to make. And that's a lot of work and a lot of colors, right? It's like, man, this is going to be extensive. So in order to keep from flushing 1,000 times from one shirt to another, what I did is I laid it all out in black and white. And then figured, like when I mix my yellows, I would come over here to this yellow and do it, and then go to the other shirt and do that. So I could swap back and forth. I could save some time. Everything's going good. Got it all laid out in black and white. And then I picked one of the shirts up and realized that I airbrushed the wrong side. I seen the tag sticking up. It was sticking up on the wrong side. I don't know how I did it. I guess just rushing around trying to get more done than maybe time allowed. But yeah, I spent quite a while yesterday laying this shirt out. Only to do it on the wrong side. All right, it's a mistake. Don't beat yourself up for it. Adapt and overcome. What are we going to do? Well, there's only one solution I can think of. That's go in, grab another shirt, and redo it. So I've got to make sure the customer's order is taken care of first. So I did that. So now I'm behind. But you know what? I got it all done. Here's the second shirt. Both the shirts are taken care of. You should be very happy with these. It's a lot of work involved. Okay, so problem averted. But what I am going to do, now I've got this shirt that is laid out in black and white with it on the wrong side. So what I'm going to do, I think it's still really cool. And I have a lot of work into that shirt. So now I've got 3 of these. I'm going to send it to him anyway. Free of charge. It's my mistake. He gets an extra shirt. It's not the same exact as the other ones, but he gets an extra shirt for free. You can't complain about that. And, you know, I'll just eat it. It's my mistake. And those mistakes, they happen. My biggest one that I've caught myself and figured out a way to get around was spelling. I used to misspell stuff because when you get in there and you're airbrushing, regular spelling doesn't work for you because it takes so long to do a letter. It's so easy to misspell something. So what I do now is I go off the order and I write it down on a piece of paper first. And I make sure that piece of paper is right next to me. And I'm not thinking about how it's spelled or the spelling. I'm just going off the image, which is, you know, what I wrote down. That keeps me from making that mistake. That's why all these are all spelled the same, because I write it down and have it next to me. I'm not trying to sound it out. I'm not trying to think about the spelling. I'm just doing exactly what's already written down on a piece of paper. So you find ways to adapt. Find ways to fix those mistakes. When you run a business like this, you don't have a choice. If you're going to continue to run a business again tomorrow, you got to take care of your customer like I did. I made sure it was all taken care of. And, you know, he gets a little something extra out of my mistake. But the orders are all taken care of. I spent a little extra time out here than I normally would, but I got it all done. I'm thankful that my mistake didn't leave the shop. That would have been horrible. And I guess there's probably people out there that would have done that, but I'm going to do everything I can to make sure everything's right. I'm not perfect. I do make a lot of mistakes, but I'll do the best I can to fix it, as long as it's my mistake. So that being said, if you stayed here and listened to all these crazy stories that I've done here, thank you. Thank you for letting me vent. Thank you for letting me show you that I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, but I know how to fix them. And that's what it's all about, not just in business, but in life too. You're going to make mistakes, learn from them, try not to do it again tomorrow. So I'm going to get busy airbrushing again today. I'm going to make sure I'm thorough, slow down, take a breath, make sure everything's right. That way I can be successful. But to be successful, I need you. I need you to comment on this video if you watched it. I need you to check out my social medias, all of them. I need you to get those orders in on my Etsy page, especially if you're wanting some stuff for Christmas. But for now, I got to go. Lots to do. I'm going to ship all these shirts out, send them to their owners, and make some more. Guys, I'll see you in the next one.